Seas of Time. Both isolate Ardania, a realm steeped in humanity's myth and lore. Within the fold...
Sound muted.
Bitch.
Seas of Water. Seas of Time. Both isolate Ardania, a realm steeped in humanity's myth and lore. Within the folds of Ardania's landscape dwell creatures of fantasy and of nightmare. Facing these challenges are epic heroes, some motivated by treasure and greed. Other heroes are inspired by honor and righteous ideals. And some by a genuine fear of evil's defiling touch. To overcome these dire perils, Ardania's heroes require but one thing: an inspired leader to defy the darkness. Accept Ardania's crown and forge new legends for this ancient land.
Well, that was fun. I don't actually remember that. Hey folks, Capgun here. So I'm sitting here waiting on a couch to get delivered. It just got delayed another 2 hours. That's a whole other story I'll get into in a little bit. But I figured I want to do this for a couple days now and just was trying to find the time. Majesty was one of those games that I picked up in a bargain bin when I was a kid and loved, and I've always had a lot of nostalgia for it. But I was kind of resisted because of that whole, rose-tinted glasses type deal. So I've actually already played a couple missions just to see how I was going to react. And I still enjoy it as much as well, I wouldn't say as much, but I still enjoy it a whole lot. So I figured I'd do a little stream/YouTube video to kind of sit through that. I don't know how long this is going to go. Like I said, I'm waiting on a couch delivery, so that could... I was told 2 hours, so we'll see. But we'll play through a couple of missions. They're not that long. So I actually have no memory of that particular cinematic. So, let's see. So all the ones with stars, the ones I've done already, hang on a second. I made the mistake of stepping outside for 5 minutes, and we are full on pollen season now. It is March 3rd, and just pollen everywhere. There's bees everywhere, flowers, all that stuff. They're starting to bloom. I believe I have a cherry blossom in my front yard. The tree was obviously there when I bought the house, and it was totally bare, but now it's starting to bloom, and I think it's a cherry blossom. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick a mission. Okay, let's try to find... I'll do just another beginner one. Try doing some order.
Do not despair, Your Majesty. Though this swampy region has yet to be transformed into a comfortable abode, I'm sure we can fulfill your mother's dream. I suggest we start small and figure out a way to productively use more of this swampy ground. Perhaps building a festive fairground in the middle of this desolate quagmire will be sufficient.
I wonder who voiced this guy. I'm sorry. I'll have to turn the I turned the voice volume down a little bit yesterday because I think I was watching something. But I'll have to go back in game and turn his voice up a little bit. Alright, build a fairground to win this chest. No non-human races are. So all these missions have. So I should probably explain. Majesty is like an RTS. You build buildings, recruit you and stuff, but you have no direct control over the individual units. They do whatever the fuck they feel like, and they have like different AI types. Some your warriors go hunt down animals, while the rogues are really just more interested in looting. But you can influence them by basically throwing money at them. You can make bounties essentially, and throw money at it, and enough of that will send them that way. But let's just get into a game now. I'm looking up who actually voiced that. Alright, adjust level. Let's get...
What's that sound?
There we go. Gonna get that up a little bit. Alright, so in order to build fairgrounds, you must upgrade your palace to level 3. You need 4 heroes present. So this is really like the most introductory of missions. The thing is, they're very like free-form, the missions. Or there's no like campaign storyline. I'm gesturing again, god damn it. So there's no real order. I'm gonna build some rangers. Rangers are great because they just explore the fucking maps. They all, Fog of War. The maps are tiny. They are a lot smaller than I remember. I will say that. Like, that's the whole map. You can see in the upper left here. Like, there's not much here. So I said I'm gonna build rangers. So my peasants are gonna go out and build it. So in the level 1 palace, I only get 2 peasants and 1 tax collector. So they're gonna go do their thing. I got started with a blacksmith, which is good. Gonna start some research going there. Got my money up here. How many days ago? Though you can't really see them. I'm getting almost 300 FPS. That's pretty funny. These are spells. You have to build like temples to unlock these. You can't get all of them at once. So I used to cheat like crazy. I cheated like crazy. I always used to put the cheat in that unlocked all the spells.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Good, and then upgrade your also 2. Sweet. Yeah, I gotta get a marketplace going. So I'll start recruiting some rangers. They will explore the shit out of the map, and they're decently powerful. I want to get some rogues to do this. Get some rogues and get some warriors. Just get that going. Get a marketplace, cause money. Afraid if I build it there, they might. It might destroy those. So I'm gonna wait for somebody to loot those. So my ranger's just kind of going around doing his own thing right now. And of course he immediately gonna go. He just found... Oops! Uh-oh! Okay, this doesn't full screen very well, so... Like, if I accidentally click off the screen... I think it's in borderless windowed right now or something, but I can't... I don't think I can change that. Yeah, I don't think I can change that. Well, if I accidentally click off screen, it'll minimize, which is kind of annoying. I'm using my... middle mouse to scroll and holding it down to scroll, because otherwise I have to use the arrows, and this is how it's like scrolling with the arrows. Very painful. So got enemy coming in, zombies. So oh, please don't kill my tax collector. So the only way you get money is through the tax collectors. So all these buildings will generate money over time.
The blacksmith offers new services.
I'm just plunging through money quick. My goal is to get a marketplace up, because those tend to... I got a rogue now. They are very weak.
Paid off.
14 health.
My ambition has
so he actually may die. He's already leveled up twice. Yeah, they have like... It's like kind of RPG-ish in this. They have actual stats, and they level up and stuff.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers
he's about to
new
die.
services. Your Majesty,
he's gonna get himself
a
killed.
new
They don't like
complete.
flee or anything. So
Tough fight.
yep, he just died, and then the ranger saw him die and just fled. That's good. That's annoying. I guess I gotta get a fucking guard tower up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get that marketplace going, because I am about to run out of money. So thankfully the zombie isn't too interested, and they actually have like lore and stuff, so there's a lot to this game. And they did make a sequel. Oh, so I didn't say, like I started to say earlier, I was afraid the nostalgia goggle effect, like, oh, I had great fond memories of this game. If I play this, I'm gonna ruin that. But so a friend of mine had a free copy,
A new building is complete.
and I'm like, screw it, I'll grab it. Here we go. Marketplace is coming along nicely.
Your Highness,
So like,
we've
alright, I'll try it.
improved the
See,
guardhouse.
and it also had
Your
the,
Majesty,
the
a new
first and the
building
second.
is complete.
So
I serve with
when I was younger, I pirated the second one. You know, but not, you know, different times. I was younger. Regardless. And I played like one mission and don't recall enjoying it. But that I will after I play through this game. So I have a great comparison.
A building has been upgraded.
Alright, there we go. Got the market. So all these buildings, you gotta do, basically you gotta do research. You gotta research for blacksmith, you know, selling upgraded weapons, marketplace, you know, healing potions, all that stuff. You gotta buy these upgrades.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you
So, yeah,
better.
I want to get this going quick. Because marketplace is a great money generator. So here we got one of my warriors. Now they tend to, they just go down hunt enemies down. That's like their life. Whereas the rogues
Sovereign,
more interested.
your
You saw one running by
marketplace
there.
now
They're more
serves you
interested in
better.
just like going to these keeps and just plundering them for gold. And then my ranger is all the way up here just exploring. I get an inn because they're another good money generator.
I serve
I'm already out of
with
gold.
pleasure.
Yeah. So you kind of gotta be a little strategic to some extent. But like everything generates gold. So when the heroes come back to their guild, they'll dump some of their gold off. They always keep some for themselves that you can't do. It's like untaxed. So the tax section just goes around
Your Highness,
and goes
we've
to all these buildings
improved the
and then he comes
guardhouse.
back. So he's carrying 300 gold.
More
So,
gold,
bam.
Your
I got
Majesty.
Your Majesty,
He can
a
be killed
new
en route,
building
and that
is
gold can be
complete.
lost. And it will happen, I'm sure, at some point. I got some guards wandering around now, because I got the guardhouse. So, yeah. Hero is almost dead already. Or the knight, excuse me. Oh, he survived. Yeah, he's running away now. This plate, so these buildings, these keeps, basically, these layers will just
I'm
generate
outta
a
here.
constant flow of enemies. So it's usually good to put a bounty on those fast, and I don't want to do that right up. He's dead. Well, shit.
Tax collector.
Let's get some poisoned weapons. So if I upgrade this to level 2, people can pay, other heroes can pay to
More
come have
gold,
their
Your
weapons
Majesty.
poisoned. So that's good.
Righto.
Up. No.
Tax collector.
Yeah. Thankfully, the zombies are completely fairly brainless. So the thing is, the rangers, well, great. If they're alone, they will flee like every time.
My prowess is unmatched.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
There's just so much going on in this game. It's really hard to like all my it was one of those games like, you know, back in the day that had like a 50 to 100 page instruction book. So like there's so much to this game. There wasn't really a tutorial either. Like I played like the first mission and it like briefly goes into it. Like this is kind of one of those
A
missions.
building has been
This would be
upgraded.
a better, I think, tutorial mission than the actual tutorial, the mission that did give you first, because it talks about upgrading your palace and recruiting heroes and stuff like that. So that's more relevant. That poisons the rogue poisoned him, but he died immediately afterwards. I am out of money now.
Gold, Your
Thankfully, you don't have to like
Majesty.
pay your heroes like over time, like some games tend to be like this.
Collector.
But they can be, especially early on, when they're weak, they'll get picked off.
Tax collector.
I'm just checking my phone. Yeah, I was gonna look at it. So I guess I'll get on to the couch story. So I ordered a couch over... God, what weekend was it? Over President's Day weekend. They had a sale.
Gold, Your
It was
Majesty.
a pretty good price. So, and I've been, I've as I've said in previous stream, I'm a new homeowner. I've been trying to get my living room set up. I didn't own a couch before. Now I do. Or I didn't. Yeah, I didn't own a couch before because I didn't have a need for it.
Tax collector.
So, should. Oh, I'll talk about this in a second. Let me finish my story. Damn it. I didn't have a. So I saw one. I was like, you know, I could use one.
More gold, Your
And
Majesty.
ordered one, and about 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks now, yeah, just about. You know, supposed to get ordered today, but apparently they had two trucks show up unannounced, including the one mine was on and all that. It sounds like a real
Tax
mess.
collector.
So I got a call like, hey, we're on the way, and then
My
we're really close, or we'll be there really
ambition
soon.
has
Yeah, those are his actual words. It will be here really soon. Hour later, they finally show up. I go outside to meet them and all that, and you know, just point out where I want to go. So they go
I
to open the
serve
truck,
Your
with
Majesty.
pleasure.
and
Your Majesty,
My prowess
the
is
royal
The-
treasury is nearly empty.
the couch was not a truck. So these guys are just like independent contractors. The store loads the truck for them, and then they just go and deliver it. So they had nothing to do with it. They were just as surprised as I was that this damn thing was not a truck. So I'm admittedly a little annoyed.
Tax
So,
collector.
like, the owner calls me. It's like, yeah, this is what happened. Basically, I guess they took the other truck of the two or something like that. But so he sent a driver out, and I tabbed out again. I'm sure that just destroyed the stream.
Your Majesty, a new building
I
is
clicked off the
complete.
screen. He's like, I'm sending a driver out, and he's gonna meet the truck, meet the other truck, and come bring it over and all that stuff. So, but he said it'd be another hour or two. So that was about 30 minutes ago.
More
so
gold,
hopefully
Your
get a-
Majesty.
Here's something in the next half
Tax
hour or
collector.
so. So I figured this would be a good time. Anyways, so back to the game. So you'll see this right here, sewer entrance, and it kind of talks about here. But so as you start building buildings, your area gets bigger.
Tax collector.
They obviously need sewers. You need sewage
You won't
in
get
a
my
growing
gold.
city and all stuff. So these will appear. They're indestructible, and they will spawn enemies constantly. Okay, usually just rats, but occasionally they'll spawn ratmen, which are really annoying. They like to target the tax collector specifically. So here's the, but they are indestructible. I used to use cheats to destroy them.
Tax collector.
Your Highness, we've improved the
Let's
guardhouse.
see. So yeah, the warrior over here is destroying this lair because that's what he does. And no one else is really interested in doing that. And he's about to get his ass kicked by this zombie. Nope, he's running away. Good stuff. The city guard is gonna run out and probably attempt to kill him and get his own ass killed. Get that upgraded. So I always try to build a guardhouse next to these because they spawn shit just regularly. The good thing about guardhouses
Sovereign,
is it's
a
one, it's
building
a stop
has
off
been
point for the
upgraded.
tax collector. So if he comes down this row here and hits all these buildings, he will probably just go to this guardhouse and then stop there, and I'll get my money that way, which is really good. Second being is the peasants will usually hang out in those as well.
Tax
Almost to the point, like I
collector.
can upgrade. I'm just trying to get into a more comfortable position. Fill everything else out before
Your
I
Highness,
upgrade.
we've improved the
Spend
Spend money on
guardhouse.
other things.
Tough fight.
Ooh, Dark Castle. Castle Darkmoor. Oh boy, that's clever.
Nobody will miss this.
An unwelcome
My
guest.
prowess is
Yeah.
unmatched.
These guys are pretty powerful once they get up a couple levels. Yeah, see how much damage he's doing with those fucking arrows? But yeah,
An unwelcome
they tend to
guest.
be really weak, and
Your
they're
Majesty.
easily distracted.
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
Yeah, so we got a couple creature dens floating around on the map, but like I said, it's a tiny map. I don't remember that, but gets a little different when you're playing it. I guess, God, had it been 800 by 600 at the time, if I remember. It's a little different 800 600 when on like a I had 17-inch monitor at the time, I think, versus 1920 by 1080 on a 24-inch monitor. Yeah. So that's just scale in general. But this is the HD version. When you buy it on Steam, or when you get it on Steam, like I got it gifted, or rather I had a code. It gives you the actual original game and the HD. I'm playing the HD because supposedly the original is just literally unplayable. Like it will not start. And this actually won't start because initially because it required direct play. I actually had to like go in and actually like set it up so it was running the beta. So actually, I wanted to get this upgraded as well.
Tax collector.
So once I got fixed at the beta, it works. Alright, they're gonna destroy
Sovereign,
that. That's cool.
a building has been upgraded. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
That's good. So, get that upgraded. Get this going. I always like to go for the armor first because I like to try to keep these dudes alive.
Ooh, tough
You know,
fight.
you have to spend money to replace them, and they got to get leveled up again. And now the
I
trolls,
serve
the trolls
with
just spawn
pleasure.
randomly if you have marketplaces.
Tax
They're just generally a pain in the ass.
I feel
But they tend to be fairly weak if you can convince somebody to actually fight them.
Majesty, the local blacksmith
fight.
offers new services.
tax collector.
Get the weapons going.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, see, no one's really interested in fighting him. Let's see, are you interested? You're hunting, so you might. Thankfully, city guards are getting involved.
Tough fight. Tax
They're just, the city guards just respawn. They're attached to the guardhouses and your actual keep. They're all just running away in fear.
More
gold,
Your
Majesty, the local
They're like, nope,
blacksmith
nope,
offers
nope,
new
like level 1
services.
warrior walks in. They're all just sort of, I could say if I wanted to, I could go ahead and put a bounty on. So let's just put 100 on, see if it gets.
Ooh, tough fight.
I'll take it. You lose that money the moment you put it on. So that 100 is just gone, and if I cancel it, the money's gone. I don't get it back. So it's better just to keep it on there.
I'm out of here.
But you know, that rogue's gonna be like, oh, 100's not enough for this bullshit. I'm not gonna do that. But if I raise it like a little bit, then he might be like, oh, well, I might get my ass kicked, but I can make a huge profit if I do. Which, you know, rogues love their profit. Get
More
guys
gold,
going.
Your Majesty.
And yeah, the guilds have a limit of usually about 4. Alright, now the rogue's like, oh, someone else is fighting. Oh yeah, see, he's bounty hunting, so he's like, oh, my 100 is worth it to me.
I'm out of here.
And they split it, and they also have like money as well. Just for they also get money just for killing. See, I just had a rat man spawn, so they're really annoying. I'm playing a lot of Vermintide recently, so I'm like, ooh, rats, ratlings, stuff like that. Oh hey, they did destroy that castle. All right. Yeah, see, like I said, it's mostly the warriors. They'll just go off and destroy stuff. Oops. If you double clicking does that. Whereas the rogues are more interested in actually just looting it, because they'll just generate gold over time. Oh god, vampire. Those are actually really powerful. That dude's dead. But he has a healing potion that he bought at the marketplace, so he survives for about 30 more seconds. He actually, but the vampire has life drain, so it's sort of a stalemate. Was a stalemate. No, it's not.
My prowess is unmatched.
I ho.
See, he just
I'm
went to that
outta here.
and just stole some cash and then ran away. So they'll generate money over time. So rogues should just loot those, whereas the warriors are more interested in actually destroying them. You know, feast and honor and all that stuff.
Sovereign, a building has been
Vampire's getting a
upgraded.
little close. And there's another troll. Son of a bitch.
Tax collector. Tough fight.
Yep, tax collector just died, so any money he picked up along the way is just gone.
I'm out of here.
Tax collector.
My prowess is
Okay, let's see if
unmatched.
2 of them can take this guy out. Oh yeah, they're fucking him up pretty good, but he's also doing that life drain, which is rough.
Call in the
Oh, they got him!
reinforcements.
Yay. So I can look at his items, and it's like, he's got a decent amount of cash. That's like their personal, like they won't lose that.
My prowess is
Whereas
unmatched.
this will, when they go to the guild, they'll dump that off, basically. If they don't spend it on the way.
I'm out of here.
Tax collector.
And the houses will just like automatically spawn over
An
time.
unwelcome
But they
guest.
generate gold. So.
I feel revitalized.
And they're killing
More gold, Your Majesty.
So this is upgraded. We'll get those going. That's got all its upgrades. Everything else upgrades. So I think I'm good to go ahead and get the palace upgrade once I get to enough gold. Oh god.
Tax collector.
Yeah, no. And keep that going. Yeah.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Oh, and a troll spawned. It's just constant at this point. I put another guardhouse
An
over there.
unwelcome guest.
Gold, Your
I
Majesty.
serve
I
with
take
pleasure.
less traveled.
I'm out of here.
So that's part of the interplay of this. Is what the heroes working with each other. So this guy went and he got his weapon poisoned by the rogues. So he was able to poison that and do a little bit more damage over time.
take the path less traveled.
Foul beast approaches.
Oh, another rapid
Tax
spawn.
collector.
Two of them spawned, in fact. Three. Lovely.
Halt!
The peasants just go out there and start repairing
Unwelcome
stuff like it
guest.
does damage, so they'll just wander into a fight. Get killed constantly. You don't gain or lose anything if they die though, so.
I take the path less traveled. Gold, Your Majesty.
Call in the reinforcements.
Somebody's getting, one of the warriors is getting ass kicked. Yep. Hell bear. Because, you know, bears weren't bad enough as it was.
Tax collector. Ooh, tough fight.
One of these. Oh god, a minotaur.
I serve with
I'm outta
pleasure.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Jesus.
My prowess is unmatched.
Tax collector.
He already destroyed a house. They're usually attracted to tournament grounds, which I
I'm
don't
out
have
of
yet.
here.
Hey, this is annoying. He's tough too, so like nobody's gonna actually have to put a bounty on him. So let's let's put 200 on him.
Problem? I'm
No, I
on
can't
my
afford
way.
to.
Tax
Just
collector.
going around fucking up the houses. So he sees, oh, I can take 200. However, if he tries that by himself, he's so fucked. But the rogues joining him. They might be able to take him.
An
He's got
unwelcome
poison
guest.
on him now. Yeah, they
My ambition has paid
Oops.
off.
made it, but they made a buy. Rogues will go and like loot the, they'll go and loot the
Your
remains and
Majesty.
gain more. So he's got like a shit ton of money now. So that's all the way full. And those houses will just respawn at some point. That is pretty funny. You just went and just steamrolled the houses. Right, and upgrade to level 2. And then I'm immediately able to queue up like stuff, but obviously I don't have
I'm
any.
out of here.
I serve
So when you upgrade to level
with
2, you get an
pleasure.
extra tax sector and more peasants. And some boss cards as well. As well as
Foul
the palace
beast
having more gold.
approaches.
I take the path less traveled.
Man. Yeah, we're just getting those trolls like crazy, aren't we?
I take the path less traveled.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are
Okay, let's see.
finished.
Alright, pals left take present of 12 heroes, which I think I should already have. I just need the cash now. I think the only thing... Oh, that's cool. So I unlocked the temples. So temples are interesting. That's how you unlock these
More
spells.
gold, Your Majesty.
Some of them will work with other
Beast approaches.
buildings. So if you do, say, a temple to Fervus, I believe, you get what are called Warriors of Discord
Gold, Your
that go here
Majesty.
too. But they also take up room. So if I were to build that, I wouldn't be able to do it because it's full.
Tax collector.
So it's interesting. You can't just go and build all these. See, if you look in the corner, in the bottom screen here. So Grella, you can't have a Fervus, Crypta, or Chrome. Doros, Fervus, Crypta, or Chrome. So they don't like each other. Is long and
More
short of it.
gold, Your Majesty.
So I can do what I can do though. Is some of these do work together. So I can do Crypta and Fervus, which is my personal favorite because the Crypta
Tax collector.
priestesses are fantastic. So I'm gonna actually build one of those. Let's actually just build both. It's a cow.
I take the path less traveled.
That's my personal choice of combination, but I'll get forced into other combinations later down the road because a lot of maps are like, oh, you can't have these ones. It's this one. So, stretching.
Your Majesty.
So we'll get some of these guys going. So I might go ahead and build another Warriors Guild. This is all kind of unnecessary because I can just upgrade.
Your Majesty.
There's no enemies left on this map, I think. Oh, you know, I might just actually go ahead and skip that. I was gonna just like kind of take it easy this first mission and
Your Majesty, a new
like,
building
build
is
everything I
complete.
can.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
So now I have these. I have actually like spells I can cast, and you know, have to upgrade them to separate levels and all that stuff. This is great because you can actually reanimate people. So I got these cultists from Fervus and the priestesses from Crypta. Priestesses from Crypta priestesses will just go around the map and spawn skeletons. So if you get these guys early on and then just keep going, like you'll just have like hundreds of friendly skeletons wandering the map. They are kind of OP. Yeah, like just raise skeletons by guard. They're weak by themselves, but they just wander around and just keep fucking raising these skeletons. And it's the fucking silliest shit. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Yeah, I don't control these just because the interface is a little annoying. Oh, there's no
Sovereign.
so
I take the path less traveled.
anyway, these guys are just kind of silly. But
Your Majesty.
so like I was saying, now that I have Temple of Fervus at my Warriors Guild, I can build Warriors Discord, but I don't have the
Your Majesty.
My
prowess is unmatched.
but I don't have the room in the guild. So I may build another one, I may not. That's the point. I'm just gonna fill these out.
Tax collector.
What are these guys? They can do
In the name of the sovereign.
Tax collector.
Then Fervus, it will spawn like friendly animals. And then they also do poisonous plants, which can be used by rogues. But yeah, I've already got all these skeletons wandering around already. It's just silly. They are absurd most of the time, and it's kind of crazy.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Yeah, let me build that other Warriors Guild so
Tax collector.
I can get some Discord dudes.
I serve with pleasure.
Tax collector.
So as it is, I now have 2 tax collectors, so my income is pretty good at the moment. And all these buildings are generating a ton of gold constantly. Look at all this. There's just a legion of fucking skeletons wandering around. They're kind of weak, but they still do a decent amount of damage. And you just end up with a map full of these guys. I think we literally cleared the map of enemies except for the ones that spawn. So it's almost pointless to keep going. But I kind of wanted to get almost treat this as an overview. This first part here. So let's make a beeline for the finishing this up at this point. If I have extra money, I'll do it.
Your Majesty, a
I
new
serve
building is
with
complete.
pleasure.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Tax collector.
I don't know. There might be something happens after I build the
Tax collector. Gold, Your Majesty.
until I forgot what I was doing. The fairgrounds. That's the one.
Tax collector.
So I'll spawn some of these guys.
Tax collector.
The cultists slow like fucking transform.
Gold, Your
Make
Majesty.
them
Sovereign.
all that shit. Yep, and then that troll just
To oblivion.
dead. And then she just spawned another skeleton because
More
fuck you.
gold, Your Majesty.
It's just so crazy. You just end up with a map just full of these skeletons. Like, even if I hadn't cleared out all like the enemy spawns, like, I wouldn't even be worried at this point. Then just fucking Ratman's just instant dead.
Tax collector.
Alright, I'm not gonna spawn any more of those guys when it's upgraded.
More gold, Your Majesty.
As maps go, it's gonna
I
have...
take the path less traveled.
It's just good as soon as I build the fairgrounds, it's gonna be over.
Tax collector.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting on my tax collectors to make me some more money at this point.
I
what I
take
could
the
do-
path less
In the name of the sovereign.
So the rogues have a special ability called Extort,
Pestilence
where they'll
and decay.
instantly collect all of the gold you have floating around, but they'll also take a cut, about half of it. So saying, so I'll collect 700 instantly for a cost of a little over 400.
Tax collector.
So if you need some instant cash, oh god, then that's good,
I'm
but
outta
you're
here.
gonna lose a significant amount of that income.
You won't get my
So
gold.
I'll do it just for shits and giggles.
Pestilence and
In the
decay.
name of the
I'm outta
sovereign.
here.
So I just gained some money, but cleared out everything else.
One step
And they took
closer
their
I'm
cut,
outta
to
here.
oblivion.
which isn't taxed, so it's not like you get turn around and get that back or something like that. Look at my dudes just fucking these guys up.
I take the path less traveled.
And the thing is, it's not like skeletons, like, well, I mean, they kind of will follow them to some extent, but not really. They just, well, pretty much just do their own thing. Especially when they're just hanging out in the guild hall. So it's just these skeletons just
Gold, Your
wandering the map.
Majesty.
My ambition has paid off.
Yeah, it's really absurd. Shut up, please. It's like they have nothing to do anymore. They're just hanging around. So I'm like, oh, let's just get this upgrade already. Get this map done. Most maps, like even if you clear everything, enemies will still wander in off map. But I don't think this is one of those, because it's almost pseudo. More skeletons.
Tax collector.
If it's pseudo, the tutorialness.
Tax collector.
Tax collector is
More
gonna come
gold,
in.
Your
and-
Majesty.
Alright, let's get that upgraded.
I serve with pleasure.
And then I should be able to, once that's done.
Tax collector.
You won't get my gold.
Pretty star!
Tax collector.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
See, I was looking up who the narrator was, right? Well, apparently they released a fucking mobile version of this. Huh.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Wild adventure builds character.
One step
Got the
closer
sequel.
to oblivion. I serve with pleasure.
Tax collector.
That wasn't even the original studio. That made the sequel. Doesn't... I'm sure I could just look in the credits if I wanted to.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I destroyed a dark castle. Oh, so I apparently need to destroy the dark castle to, yeah, you pass 3 times before you can build and destroy the dark castle, recover ingredients, make the swamp stable. We destroyed that like 20 minutes ago. So,
Tax collector.
yeah, I had a feeling it would be something like that. So that's funny.
Tax collector. More gold, Your Majesty.
Bork, bork, bork.
Bork, bork, bork. I think that's the... Or is Discord? Really? Alright, so build the fairgrounds.
In the name of
Uh,
the sovereign.
I serve
George
with
Ledoux.
pleasure.
Majesty.
Is the actor for.
I take the path less traveled.
I wonder if I'd recognize that.
Tax collector.
He does a lot of the voices in this game, apparently.
Foul beast approaches.
Tax collector.
In the name of the sovereign.
Tax collector.
And probably as soon as they finish that.
One step closer to
Your
oblivion.
Majesty, we are victorious, Your
You're
Majesty.
victorious.
It's done, Majesty. We're on the road to building a bright future for the kingdom. Your mother, the late Queen, would be very proud of your accomplishment.
Oh, he's been in a fair few games. Mech Warrior, he's in Dying Light apparently. A lot of Mech Warriors. He's had quite a bit of history. Let's see. So, you can continue playing the map if you really want to. I can look at my stats. How many things I constructed, got destroyed, yada yada yada. The danger level. And visit to Elven Lounge or Gambling Hall. That's an actual stat. Vice. So I wasn't able to have elves on this mission, but they'll build a gambling hall. They'll build a gambling hall as soon as you. And you can't. I think they can't be taxed. So anything that's spent there is lost. All right, let's do another one. Forsaken Land.
My liege, while this land holds great promise, I should point out that there is much that requires your immediate attention. Our town is still beset by the marauding monsters who lurk in this forsaken land. We will only know true prosperity when these interlopers are kept at bay. It's in your best interest to employ the services of a variety of heroes.
Yeah,
With
this
their
is still
skills
acting
and
as
the
a
blessings of the gods, we may be able to
tutorial
safeguard
level.
this community.
Let's see. No wizards guilds, non-human races, palace level 3, or any temples. Jeesh. Oh, I spawn with some guilds in a marketplace, but they're miles from my fucking palace. That's really inconvenient. Tax Vector's gonna go out there and just get obliterated. Lovely. Alright, first things first, let's get a fucking guardhouse here.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Rogues. Here's what I'm gonna do. Thankfully, these guys can move camp. So I can actually tell them, hey, move your fucking building up here. So let me get it somewhere where I can actually use these dudes. Bam.
Tax collector.
They're here now. Ugh. Have to build a guardhouse over here as well. Rangers going. I kind of have more or less the same flow with every mission, but there's just a ton of rats just fucking all my dudes. God, they're everywhere. Fucking Vermintide.
I feel revitalized. Unwelcome.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
These guardhouses going.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Halt!
I feel good. Fine.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Peasants just don't care. Like, oh, I'm being attacked. Oh no, dead. That's alright. That's
Your
already fully
Majesty,
upgraded.
a
so I
new
don't
building
have to
is complete.
spend money on upgrading it. But I still gotta buy the research.
Halt! Tax
Good.
collector.
Fine.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you
unwelcome
better.
guest.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Revitalized.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Oh no, I got troll. Fucking fantastic.
Collector.
And my tax collector's dead. Great. Wonderful.
I feel
Your Highness,
revitalized.
we've improved the guardhouse. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Cool, so that's gonna generate a good amount of passive income. So I got 1,000 in. But I gotta get a tax collector to get there to survive. That's the good thing about these guard
Your
towers.
Majesty,
Now he's
our
gonna
new
go collect
building
tax
is
and he's
complete.
gonna stop there. And then I'll get that money. That troll's just gonna chase him down. Rogue's going. And you're a monarch, offered K has a caravan to boost your economy. Yay!
Tough fight.
Thanks, Randolph.
I'm out of here.
Tax collector.
So taxes, and he's just gonna stop here. Or not, maybe because it's under construction still. Yeah, I think that's actually the case. Shit. Then the peasant just goes in like, oh, I'm gonna fix this real quick, and then I might lose that guardhouse, which would be really annoying.
Tax collector.
What a delicious
Sovereign,
looking...
a building has been upgraded.
Tax collector.
That's a good amount of money. Now I just need a tax
Hold your
collector to get there and
Majesty.
survive. That guardhouse was almost destroyed.
Tax collector.
Get this upgraded while I still got money so I can get a couple more peasants and another tax collector.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I feel revitalized.
In the name of the sovereign.
This is, it's just really a nice chill game.
I take the path of less travel.
It doesn't require a whole lot of thinking. I mean, some of the levels can get kind of crazy, but when it comes down to it, it's pretty much the same flow every time.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
My ambition has paid off. You won't get my gold. My ambition has paid off.
In the name of the sovereign.
Stuff.
Tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I feel revitalized.
A foul beast approaches.
And I'm capped off at level 2. I don't have a blacksmith yet. Oof.
Tax collector.
Yikes. Let's get that going. Yep, yeah, just immediately sewer engines appear.
Hold your majesty.
Lovely. Should be good then.
My prowess is unmatched. A foul beast approaches. My prowess is unmatched.
Yeah, you killed a rat. Your prowess is really unmatched. Party of heroes from the nearby land.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Well, shit.
Foul
But
beast
it's just a bunch of
approaches.
rangers. Oh, this dude. But they don't have anywhere to stay, so
My prowess is
they
unmatched.
die, which might happen right now. They're gone.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Tax
What'll happen
collector.
on some dicier missions is if your guild gets destroyed,
You won't get my gold.
the heroes will
This item looks
just
useful.
leave. Or what's more likely, Dark Castle was
Foul
destroyed, make
beast
your own save.
approaches.
Okay. What's more likely to happen is if a guy dies
Tax
and
collector.
you just immediately replace him, but then you decide to resurrect him, he'll just leave
Tax collector.
because he's got nowhere to stay.
My ambition.
Those gravestones will stay around longer the higher level they are. And with some of these, let's see,
Majesty,
Crypta's got
the
it,
local
and
blacksmith offers new services.
yeah, they can resurrect heroes if they die. There's actually a building in the expansion. You can only get that stuff on the expansion levels.
Tough fight.
But there's a building called the Mausoleum that when heroes die, they're interred in there, and you can just resurrect them at any time. And there's also a building which I can't remember, which basically acts as like temporary housing, so specifically for those cases.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
So Cyberlore Studios developed this game. It was actually published by Hasbro. Was based in Northampton, Massachusetts. They made the Playboy the Mansion game. Oh dear. Expansion packs for
My prowess is unmatched.
Warrior.
Tax
Most novel
collector.
game was
You won't get my gold.
In the name of the sovereign.
1992, 2005 ceased development.
Tax
Reflected
collector.
Tough fight.
Publisher, hip games, section layout, 2/3 of staff. So refocused on the serious
My
games
prowess is
market,
unmatched.
market.
In the name of the sovereign.
Okay. Interesting.
Tax collector. Halt!
I'm out of here.
More gold, your majesty.
A foul beast approaches.
I feel revitalized.
Tax collector. Gold, your majesty.
Minerva Medical. One of the first things
I
that comes
take
up
the
when you
path
search that. So
less
they make
traveled.
medical sims,
Foul beast approaches.
like serious medical simulators. Interesting. But huh. That's pretty interesting. That's funny. That's basically what they turned into. I'm sure none of the original staff is still there.
Tax collector.
Another caravan has entered your realm. Yay, just throwing money at me. So those caravans, normally they come from a trading
Sovereign,
post, which I can
a
build.
building has been upgraded.
They'll come intermittently, and so how this has almost 700 gold. It's then multiplied by what level your marketplace is. So that's gonna be 2,100 gold in a moment here. Yep, okay, I'm just about. So yeah, there's a shit ton of gold there now, so that tax that can there.
More gold, your majesty.
Money at the moment.
Tax
Unfortunately,
collector.
not a lot I can build in this mission.
Out of here.
I'm capped out level 3.
In
I
the
can't build
name of the
temples.
sovereign.
My ambition has paid
Tax
off.
collector.
Little statue just for shits and giggles, just because I can. Yeah, bullet post.
Majesty, the
These are
local
some potions.
blacksmith offers new services.
Yeah, I usually don't see the point of it.
Leave my gold.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, a new building is
Foul
complete.
beast approaches.
More gold, your majesty. More gold, your majesty. Tax collector.
I'm out of here.
Tax collector.
I serve with pleasure.
Passive with pleasure. He's going off build that. Statues apparently will raise the loyalty of the heroes. And, yeah, I don't know. I think it's dumb, but whatever. I usually build them, but I got nothing else my way on that moment. This is not a. Like, this is meant to really be a tutorial, teach you how to use the bounty flag and shit. I just prefer to just let them do their own thing for the most part. But, whatever. Yeah, now they're just getting destroyed anyway, so we're good.
I take the path
Gold,
less
your
traveled.
majesty.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Bennett Inn has set business the farthest
Foul
around.
beast approaches.
Oh, hey, this started right next to the fucking trading post. Okay. I mean, heroes can go there and heal for a while. That's what they're good for, mostly.
More gold, Your
Yeah,
Majesty.
they're bored.
Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions.
Call in the reinforcements!
My ambition has paid off.
I'm out. So Remnant's strong will.
Sovereign,
will is-
a building has
will,
been
that's
upgraded.
cool.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I
Let's
take
get,
the path
I
less
serve with pleasure.
Uh-oh, Minchar.
Tax collector.
Beast approaches.
Gold, Your Majesty.
I take the path less traveled.
Guys, I'm kinda hungry.
Majesty, the local blacksmith
name of
offers
the
new
sovereign.
services.
Damn, couch gets delivered before you eat dinner, though. Guy's just gonna destroy this on his own.
Tax collector.
Dude's just fucking up my statue. 'Cause for no reason. And now he's just gonna kill
I'm
the
out of
fuck
here.
my
Tax
business.
collector.
Oh dear.
Foul beast approaches.
Tax
I'm just gonna
collector.
go buy a weapon. If he waits like 10 more seconds, he can get a level 4 one. See what he gets.
Majesty,
Tax
the local
collector.
blacksmith offers new services.
More gold, Your Majesty.
They take their sweet time buying weapons.
Unwelcome.
Boom. Yeah, he
Tax
bought a level 4.
collector.
You can just tell that. Oh no, a level 3. Excuse me. You can just tell it by the colors. So, you know, about 3. Yeah, probably could afford 4. Oh, that's why I want to build these early on, because they reduce
Sovereign.
building prices.
I take the path less traveled.
Already died.
I'm out of here.
The Great Unknown. Da.
Any trouble?
Already mountain. Did my trading post get destroyed?
Tough fight.
Really? It's lame. Nope, he's about to have a bad time.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Dude's relatively high level, and he's got poison weapons. He might survive this. And the rogues are like, oh, I'm here. Let's just loot that. Oh, never mind. He's gonna survive that, maybe.
My prowess
He
is
did, but now
unmatched.
he's gonna... No, he's gonna stay. Thought he was gonna go home because the Demon was dead. Yep.
Tax collector.
The ending of this game can be very abrupt. You'll see, like, it's gonna destroy it, and yeah, you won.
Tax collector.
And I won.
We are victorious,
there it is.
Your Majesty.
In your face. You won.
The horrific incursions have ceased, Majesty. Children may once again play in the streets and nearby meadows. Hunters and peasants may carry out their work without fear. May the bright blessings of the gods continue to shine on your wise rule.
Back to the main menu. Let's see. Let's try to find something a little bit more difficult. These are all the expansion. Let's not do that yet. Quest for the magic ring.
Majesty, I fear my vision grows alarmingly dim. The dark plague which grips our land does not respect the boundaries of these castle walls. This epidemic sweeps through our land, leeching away the very life from your royal subjects. Our best doctors seem unable to slow the pace of this dread disease. Before slipping into unconsciousness, the mighty wizard Resenthal insisted that there was only one way to halt this affliction. You must recover the Ring of Healing, which the legends say is located somewhere in Ardania. Please, Your Majesty, act with greatest haste.
So you recover the Ring of Healing. Or what's maybe unique about this level? Oh, it's another monarch. Guess. Oh, cool. I start with the Helia Temple right off the bat. That's neat. So Solarii. Dum-dum. The blacksmith right away.
I serve with pleasure.
Lover's Retreat. It appears that there's another kingdom in this realm. Ooh. Might run into some PvP here. I don't use these guys a lot.
Hotter,
Just don't.
brighter.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Hotter, brighter. My soul blazes brighter.
Oh, brighter, that's what she was saying.
My soul blazes brighter.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Hotter, brighter.
Hotter, brighter. They like fire.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Blazes
Pleasure.
brighter. Hotter,
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
my soul blazes brighter. Hotter, brighter. Hotter, brighter.
That's really
My
getting annoying.
soul blazes brighter.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
My soul.
Tax collector.
Oops. You can absolutely kill your own people by
More
putting a
gold,
bounty on
Your
them.
Majesty.
Kind of silly.
Tax collector.
Foul beast of
My
riches.
soul blazes
More
brighter.
gold, Your Majesty.
Ooh, tough fight.
I'm gonna burn down my cash. Lovely.
Hotter,
Run! Run!
hotter, brighter.
Sovereign, a
I
building has
serve
been
with
upgraded.
pleasure.
Now it's not just game to be a peasant. And that tax collector's dead. Please don't collect it. Please don't collect it. Didn't lose anything there.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished. Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I forget which one is on Lake Helia. Oh, you have to show me them anyway. So, still, I think Helia
Hotter,
and
brighter.
Lunord will work with anybody.
My soul blazes brighter.
But each other, baby. So realistically, you can get 3 different temples in a such situation. Ah, that other monarch's guy was healing my own dude. That's funny.
I feel revitalized.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Need more money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Tax collector.
Nice, I gotta get one of those going quick. Should buy one of those. Really, god damn it.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Gesture of good faith. Oh, hey, free money. Yay.
In the reinforcements.
This guy. So let's go ahead and get that newly earned income. Get that marketplace going.
Hi-ho.
Hotter, brighter.
I think I know why you hire those people.
Tax collector. More gold, Your Majesty.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Tough fight.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
In the name of the sovereign.
Tax collector.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new
Gold,
services.
Your Majesty.
So we'll give my fucking funds there. Okay, pretty good setup now.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Collector.
In the name of the sovereign.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Tax collector.
Bang with fire.
Oh, sweet.
More gold, Your Majesty.
No, this had no restrictions, that's right.
Tax collector.
In the name of the sovereign.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury
thank you.
is nearly
Tax
empty.
collector.
That's up here.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Tough fight.
Tax collector. Tax collector.
Just fucking up all my bits. No! 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 Damn it.
Tax collector.
In the name of the sovereign.
My prowess is unmatched.
Let Agrella help.
Months.
My prowess is unmatched.
Tax collector.
In the name of the sovereign.
I feel
Tax collector.
an unwelcome guest.
In the name of the sovereign.
But, I guess
Your
we
Majesty,
can do
a new building is complete.
I guess it's fairly even.
Tax collector. Tax collector.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
So, market day there, I get a bunch of cash,
Tax
but
collector.
chance to mark place down. I don't use it unless I'm really desperate. Because then I got heroes not buying healing
Tax
potions
collector.
and dying. I should prefer just to have them.
I serve with
Get the
pleasure.
Let Agrella help.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Let Agrella help.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Tax collector. More gold, Your
My
Majesty.
healer's just hanging around with us. I guess she's just gonna hang out
Your
with you.
Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Let Agrella help.
Tax
In the name of the sovereign.
I
Tax
serve with
collector.
pleasure.
Doros.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
So So the good
Your
guys.
Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
In the name of
Your
the
Highness,
sovereign.
the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Tax gold, your majesty.
Fire.
Let's see. If they offered a free building, then yeah, I'd probably do it.
Tax collector. Tax collector.
Oh my god, you got a shit ton, hurry up.
My ambition has paid off.
More gold, your mag.
My soul blazes brighter.
Found his area. I get the feeling I might have to fight this guy.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Tax collector. More gold, your majesty.
In the name of the sovereign.
Vitalized.
That marketplace, that'd be real funny at the end of the day.
Sovereign,
Big-
your
big
marketplace now serves you better. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
For the other races, there's like
Tax
certain prerequisites you
collector.
have to meet. So I attracted the dwarves when I got the
Tax
level
collector. More
Majesty,
gold, your
the local
majesty.
blacksmith offers new services.
Tax collector. Tax collector. More gold, your majesty. Tax collector.
Forgot I didn't even fill these dudes out. Blowing money. God damn it! I meant to say that upgrade market.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, the royal
I'm
treasury
aware.
is nearly empty.
Gotta spend money to make money, bitches.
More gold, your majesty.
These tax collectors are relentless. Whenever you see,
In
like,
the
these
name of the
flashing above
sovereign.
them, in
Tax
case you figure out that's
collector.
the, it's
More
a generator
gold, your majesty.
cash, and then that's been picking it up.
Tax collector.
Hi ho.
Yeah, be careful with that, because
Tax
some dudes would be like,
collector.
oh, a bounty for 0, I'll do it. Fucking own my damn tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
More gold, your majesty.
I'm gonna stop. Damn it.
Tax collector.
On that last bit already. Mostly when I use it when I'm impatient. around his whole fucking city.
Let
Damn.
a Grella help.
Yeah, him being
Sovereign,
there's a hidden
your
side.
marketplace now serves you better.
A foul beast approaches. My prowess is unmatched.
Let a
Oh wait, that's not my dude. That's his dude fighting it. They're just gonna fight it first or something. That's probably what's gonna happen. They're gonna fight it first, and I need to fight them for it or something.
Omnia Omenani
In the name of the sovereign. Your Majesty.
Hold-y do-dy do-dy do.
Tax collector.
I'm out of here.
Tax collector. In the name
Your
of
Majesty.
the sovereign.
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
Tax collector.
Ooh, tough fight.
He's interested in fighting a stroll.
Let a Grella help.
Man, it's great having his fucking healers floating around.
I serve with pleasure.
My prowess is unmatched.
Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Let a Grella help.
Tax collector.
Let's get to level 3 and see if I can get some of the other races so we get some more unique stuff.
Tax collector.
Having a little trouble with money at the moment. Not quite.
My
gushing
prowess
forward.
is unmatched.
So gnomes are like really weak, but they says like you'll automatically start building more hovels so you can get more of them. So you can just spam the shit out of them. And I think they help build as well, if I remember correctly. If them are
More
dwarves,
gold, Your Majesty.
but they're not very good as a result. Might do.
Tax collector.
Covered mention it, suddenly see a terrible curse. Up. There, taking the manages return to the palace, the curse will be broken, all is not lost, you have incurred the wrath of black fans of smiting her holds the ring. Oh, so yeah, we're suddenly at war now. Let's worry about that. In ring sight.
My service ends.
Oh, great. Nothing's gonna get fucking ridiculous.
My power grows.
I can't put a bounty on that either is the problem. Yeah, that's an issue. Or we're gonna end up slaughtering each other, that's what's about to happen. And I think he's a lot more powerful than me at the moment.
My ambition has paid off.
Tax collector.
Ooh, tough fight.
Yeah, it is. So either of us can grab this apparently, but we gotta get it over here somehow. But I can't put a bounty on this fucking thing. They'll normally just pick that by themselves, but maybe if I put one like right next to it. Problem is these fucking phantoms are gonna wreck house.
Agrella smiles upon me.
Please don't kill it. Dudes, please. Is he actually healing my guy?
My soul blazes
Now I'm ready for
brighter.
anything.
It's gotten silly. I don't want to kill you. Just get the ring and run.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I serve with pleasure.
prowess is
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
That's okay. Do I have those yet? I think I gotta build road gardens, that's where the tracks.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Yeah, I'm trying to mix this up a little bit. See some other stuff.
Tax collector.
See the normal flow of things. Pretty much think like let them handle the phantoms, and we'll go and clean up the mess afterwards.
Your Majesty, a new building is
Who's got
complete.
the fucking ring right now.
Hotter, brighter.
Oh, tough fight.
Tax
Oh, I think I have
collector.
diamond which I don't have right now.
I ho. Halt! Tax collector.
We fucking raised his.
Your Majesty, a new building
Gold,
is
Your
complete.
Majesty.
Pretty funny. Elves. Let's get the elves.
Hotter, brighter.
Those magical generated by marketplaces. Have allowed to be buildings.
Your Highness, the elves wish to join our prosperous kingdom.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I think they like. What? That was weird. Huh. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, I'm not sure what caused me to lose that. That was annoying. Things are starting to get good. Alright, well, not gonna do that again, I think. What's the whole...
Your Majesty's recent illness has taken its toll on the people. Their grief for your suffering only increases with sad news that your condition does not improve. It should now be clear to all that dark magics fuel this insidious ailment. I would not disturb your rest were it not for some hopeful news. The trusted old wizard, Resenthel, told me of a relic.
30 days or else will consume you. Oh boy. You, layers of this land never die. Oh, and you can't build marketplaces. Oh, Jesus. Oh, but you get one to start off with. Okay, interesting. Oh, I get Doros off the bat. Yeah, you can only get all these.
Sovereign,
serve
your
with
marketplace now
pleasure.
serves you better.
Do that. You can't have them anymore, or you can't build them anymore. Do get a fair cost. Also, lose that.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Destroyed immediately. Hey.
Your Majesty, shall we host a tournament now? Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions. Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Ah, this is gonna be interesting. Like those starting cash, Jesus.
Tax collector.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
He's gonna explore, figure some shit out here. Great.
I feel revitalized.
Oh, tough fight.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Sounds like a caravan's on its way. Yeah, but they have like no health, so it gets fucking wrecked if anything sees it.
Tax collector.
Maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I won't. Be good if I do, because that would be a shit ton of money. What do monks do?
Tax collector. Tax collector.
Oh, they both got one. Ooh, man, if these both make it, that's gonna be a very, very nice
Less traveled.
little
Gold, Your Majesty.
cash influx. And looks like they will. At least that one will.
I feel revitalized.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Tax collector.
So fairgrounds, the dudes will go there to like train and stuff.
Your Majesty,
Unwelcome
the
guest.
royal treasury
They'll
is
spend
nearly
more
empty.
time there to doing it. They'll say, oh no, he's so close. Oh no, it's so close.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
I
Oh, it's so
feel
close.
revitalized.
No, it's not getting multiplied because it's only
Tax
level 1.
collector.
I was thinking here, it's getting, we're about to triple it. Still decent. Get that level up pretty quick.
Gold, Your Majesty.
What was that?
Omnia.
Well, they seem to be coming in pretty quickly. It gets us upgraded.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Ooh, tough fight.
I serve with pleasure.
Nope, both go it.
Tax collector.
Tough fight.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Halt!
It's probably not gonna make it. This one's too big. It's now level 2, so it's gonna get doubled. So it's there. Yeah, boy.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I serve with
Join
pleasure.
the wild spirits.
Damn it.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Tax collector.
Yep, that was Caravan dying.
Tough fight.
He spawned those damn things like constantly. I don't know if these generate gold or not.
Tax collector. Tax collector.
She would have gotten that for us.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Oh shit. Get there, get there, get there, get there. That's 3,000 right there. Ugh.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I gotta get a
Tax collector.
I
Fire
serve
here.
with
Revive.
pleasure.
Ooh, tough fight. I feel
Tax collector.
revitalized.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Well, that sucks.
An unwelcome guest.
Tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been
A lot of
upgraded.
randos here right now.
Tax collector.
Ooh, tough fight.
Guys gonna get fucking killed. God damn it.
An unwelcome guest.
Tax collector. Hi-ho. More gold, Your Majesty.
I got a hard time limit on this mission,
Tax
so I really gotta
collector.
get going on this.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new
Tax
services.
collector.
Yeah, lose that fucking marketplace, it's fucking game over. Oh, come on, it's so close.
Sovereign, a building has
yes,
been
let's do
Your
that.
upgraded.
Majesty.
So now it's gonna get
An
triple.
unwelcome guest.
Bam.
Halt. Tax collector.
Yeah, problem with fairgrounds is that they tend to just like go
Sovereign,
there
your
constantly at
marketplace now
one point,
serves you better.
and it's just like you can't fucking get your heroes to do anything for a whole period. But it doesn't seem like I'm dealing with that right
An
now.
unwelcome
Tax
guest.
collector.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
That might
More
not be
gold,
playing
Your
there.
Majesty. Tax
An
collector.
unwelcome guest.
Halt.
Damn it.
I feel revitalized. An unwelcome guest.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, the royal
thank you.
treasury is nearly empty.
Oh yeah, I get paladins because I have Doros.
An unwelcome
Ooh,
guest.
tough fight.
Tax collector.
Keeps killing my fucking peasants trying to upgrade the
I
blacksmith.
feel revitalized.
Hi-ho. Tax collector.
Dude's carrying a lot of dough.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Ooh, tough fight.
More gold, Your Majesty. Halt.
Let's get this upgraded. Get
Ooh,
the
tough
tax
fight.
collector. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tax collector.
Foul
Your Highness,
beast approaches.
the palace renovations are finished.
In the name of the sovereign.
I serve with
More gold, Your
pleasure.
Majesty.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services. Your Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Might do that just because.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I still gotta buy him.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Money is definitely tight right now. No, getting good influxes from the marketplace. It's only
Your Highness, we've
not as
improved the
regular as it needs
guardhouse.
to be.
Halt.
Thank God he's actually going to the fucking guardhouse this time.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Let's do this. Let's get the doors this time.
Tax collector.
Just because in the interest of time.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Hi-ho. More gold, Your Majesty.
An unwelcome
Tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been
Get these
upgraded.
paladins, I guess.
Tax collector. More gold, Your Majesty. Halt!
I feel
Tax
revitalized.
collector.
Omnia.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shit, cancel. Fuck.
In the name of the
Your
sovereign.
Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax
I
collector.
don't even have rooms yet.
I serve with pleasure.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I forget whether you can dismiss a guy or not. Yeah, you
Tax
can.
collector.
It still counts as him being here. Until he, like, actually leaves. Which is kind of annoying.
Doros has spared you. For now.
Tax collector.
An
My
unwelcome
prowess is
guest.
unmatched.
Almost halfway through.
In the name of the sovereign. Collector.
Now the money's flowing pretty thoroughly.
Your Majesty,
My
a
prowess
new
is
building
unmatched.
is complete.
Boy, it'd be great if we get that fucking guardhouse
In the
fixed.
name of the sovereign. More gold, Your Majesty.
The constant flow of enemies that keep
My
breaking it.
prowess is unmatched.
We go and just get another one built.
Tax collector.
My prowess is unmatched.
Halt! Tax collector.
The unholy
I
are
serve
near.
with pleasure.
Praise Doros.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Those guys are pretty good at melee.
Halt!
Oh.
Tax collector.
Oh.
My fucking... Where are my rangers? They're just not, like, exploring as much as I need them to. Well, some of them are, I guess.
Tax collector.
Sovereign, a
Gold, Your
building has been
Majesty.
upgraded.
I'm out of here.
Hard work is its own reward.
Great thing about Wizards
Gold,
Guilds, they
Your
build themselves.
Majesty.
If I had my good hammer, you'd be sorry.
I serve with pleasure.
Now, I've got work to do.
Forgot, the Dwarven Settlement has its own defenses.
In the name of the
Praise Doros.
sovereign.
I
Gold, Your
join
Majesty.
the wild spirit.
Yep, Rangers did.
A foul beast approaches.
Tax collector. In the name of the sovereign.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your
I just
Majesty,
upgrade those
a
like
new
as
building
rapidly as
is
I can,
complete.
Because again, they
Praise
In the
Doros.
name of the sovereign.
getting a bit of an army going here.
Prowess is unmatched.
So I'm good because I'm about at the halfway point of this shit.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
The tax collector died.
Your Majesty,
Foul
a new
beast
building is
approaches.
complete.
In the name of the sovereign. More gold, Your Majesty.
Agrella smiles upon me.
I serve with pleasure.
Wizards, really weak, but really powerful.
Tax collector.
Yeah, girl, let's just, you know,
Your
have to get
Majesty, a
Right,
new
so
building
much.
is complete.
My ambition has paid
Gold, Your Majesty. Gold, Your Majesty. In the name of the sovereign.
Praise Doros.
More gold, Your
caravan.
Majesty.
An
Your Highness,
unwelcome guest.
our research in the library is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Let Umbrella
In
help.
the name of
I
the
serve
sovereign.
with
Yep, start
pleasure.
resurrecting dudes would be good.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Not as talkative because I'm hungry now.
Your
I'm a little
Highness,
tired.
our research in the
Really
library
want
is complete.
Catch get here already.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Tax collector.
Your Highness, our research in the library is
Yeah, hell,
complete.
nice, Tort.
Let Umbrella help.
Tax collector.
My ambition has paid off.
Tax collector. Halt!
My ambition
Ooh,
has
tough
paid
fight.
off.
That queued up.
Tax collector.
Praise Doros.
I serve with pleasure.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Umbrella smiles upon me.
I'm out of here.
Not now. I've got work to do.
Did have a decent influx, but my fucking tax collectors being lazy.
Tax collector.
Get the thing that has like a ton of cash on it. Come on, dude. Oh,
In the
nah.
name of
Energies of light.
Oh!
Alright, see, now I'm gonna have to shut the fucking
I'm
fairgrounds
outta
down
here.
because it just constantly got dudes in there. And aha! There it is.
My gold alone.
Give it till day 20 to do it. See if they do it of their own accord, which I imagine they won't.
Let Umbrella help.
more
I
gold, Your
serve with
Majesty.
pleasure.
It's got a bottleneck here, that's why.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Energies of
I
light.
join the wild spirits.
Oops. See, now I can do this. Rezzed.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I didn't see where the wizard died though. Probably not important though.
Energies of light.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. I've got work to do. Is it?
Pleasure.
Tax collector.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
More gold, Your Majesty.
God,
Your
this guy's
Highness,
so much gold.
our research in the library is complete.
Tax collector.
We eat Rongol the Hunter. Huh.
Tax collector.
We get another Warriors Guild.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I
It's
serve
good to have
with
some more of those guys
pleasure.
around. At the moment.
In the name of the sovereign. More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Not now. I've got work to do.
Alright, day 20th. I gotta put some cash on this. Jesus. Oh, that's Rongol the Hunter apparently. Put one on him. And let's put like 2 grand on this. That's important. Damn it! Oh, that had to have been very costly.
I'm on my way.
Umbrella smiles upon me.
Your Majesty, a new
I
building is
serve
complete.
with pleasure.
I feel vitalized. In the name of the
My
sovereign.
services are required.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector.
Energies of light.
Problem? I'm on my way.
Yeah. They're enough money. Got 9 dudes interested in that, and no one's really interested in killing that guy though. But they're gonna have to kind of do both at some point.
Guest.
Yeah, so yeah, threw $2,000 in there, and just everybody's like, "Oh, I'm doing this." All up in this bitch.
Delicious looking reward.
Tax collector.
I'm on my way. Service
I deem your mandate just.
My prowess is unmatched.
But none of them are interested in actually fighting that guy.
Durazak.
It's just like, ooh, money
Praise
for this thing.
Doros.
Though once they saw the some of the dudes, like, I'm not gonna get involved.
Praise Doros.
Durazak.
Now I'm ready for anything.
All these cats like, nope.
What a
really annoying.
delicious looking
Running out of time here.
Praise Doros.
I put a higher cost on him. Just to get more people interested.
Durazak. I'm done for.
Praise
That guy's dead.
Doros.
That's kind of worthless, but whatever.
A foul beast approaches.
Durazak.
Call in the reinforcements. A foul beast approaches.
Durazak.
Praise Doros.
I'm out of here.
He's still not where there's some dudes.
Durazak.
Run.
I'm done for.
I just need somebody to collect that.
I am
Which in of
enlightened.
itself could be, yeah, as you
The
saw in the last mission, could be
unholy are
difficult.
near. Energies.
It's only I have plenty of money, but it's not getting me that far.
In the name of the sovereign.
We are
Hey, I
victorious,
did it.
Your Majesty.
Close. I guess I just had.
The chalice is here, Majesty. It is the most wondrous thing. One can feel its energies by just holding it. It gives off a penetrating warmth. There is no doubt it will put an end to your illness. Here, drink deeply from it, Highness, and be cured.
Alright. Think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah. It's getting a little late. I need some food. And hopefully this fucking couch gets here soon. Yeah, so if, yeah, it's a fun little game. I think it's aged pretty well. We'll see about a sequel. I'm gonna try to stream some of that too, but I want to get through all this first. It's not. I seem to remember there being more missions than there actually ended up being, but we'll get through most, if not all, of this before I begrudgingly try the sequel. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. Capgun out.